when I was on the line, at the start line, I didn't want to let them down because the support they gave us, and I ran tough because for the support they gave us.
Yeah, the program is really good because when you come out of from basic training, they give you, you are not in shape to run really well, but the program with the Army is so nice, especially with leadership. Our commander, our first sergeant, they give us a lot of support. They tell us to train hard and go out there and do your best. So right now, with me and Shadrach making the team, I think it's a really nice opportunity. We are representing the U.S. as an Army team, and we are so happy. So it's a good program.
I'm wondering, these tougher races, particularly Galen, do you ever slow down a little bit and try to draft?
There's a few times that I was hoping that someone might take over, but I drifted out a little bit, but I could tell that no one was going around, and so I didn't want to let it dawdle too much, and I gave him a little bit of a chance. Nobody wanted to take it, so I knew that it was going to be on me to keep it honest if I wanted it to be fast. So I would have appreciated some help, but that's the way it goes. That's racing. So I've definitely been in their shoes before, and you can't blame them for doing what's best for them.
For Shadrach, since I didn't get a chance to ask you in there, how much more does it mean, when this experience and this goal is reached with Leonard, and does this happen if you don't have him and Paul and the rest of the group with you every day training?
Training with them means a lot for me. I fight so hard to train with them because Leonard is a very good training partner in long runs and tempo. He helps me a lot to push, and Paul, he throws some speed work there, and I try to hang on with him, and I got the best training partners, so they mean a lot to me.
Galen, going forward, let's say you are in the marathon and the 10K, how will training for those two, how will you manage that, and how does that work? And then come August, how do you think running in both of those races will affect each other?
Well, it's been tough. Obviously I've been doing some longer stuff, just getting ready for, if I do run the marathon. So we ride a fine line. You're doing a lot of miles, a lot of long, hard runs, and it's hard to recover from. It's really hard to do that, come back and do the speed work, and so it's been a little bit of a learning process. Sometimes just coming back too soon, I'll just be dead. I can't hit workouts, and so we're always kind of adjusting and figuring out, and just realizing, I think, that sometimes I need to take some more easy days between workouts, because we ride a fine line, and sometimes I do probably go over it, and I do a little bit too much, and then we really gotta back off and rest. And the last couple weeks I've been feeling pretty tired, but I had some great training, and I knew that a lot of it was just from the workload that I was doing, and we just had to go on kind of a crash course and rest. Really just taking some easy days this week and just dropped my mileage a ton. And so I've been coming out of it and feeling good, but I think really it's just about finding that balance, between how much speed work I can handle and how much of the long stuff, and getting the recovery right in between, where I'm not trying to cram too much in that it ends up tiring me out.
I guess 2 more questions, guys.
Yeah, question for Leonard. You were not always up front. You were in the middle, behind quite a few guys. What did you do to motivate yourself to keep going and hope that you could catch into third?
You know what? With my training with the Army, they have been always telling me. We usually say, "Don't give up." And when I saw those guys, I think there were 3 guys in front, and I was going running with as enemy. I told myself, don't worry, you still have, I think we still had almost 8 laps to go. I was telling myself, don't worry, keep trying, keep going, you will feel good. And with a mile to go, I felt really good. and I saw I was in a position to go for that sport. So when that opportunity presented itself, I told myself, you know what, right, this is the time now to keep pushing and working hard. And at the end, I was so happy I was able to get the.
When did you move into third? Do you remember?
I remember with, I think it was with 6 laps to go. I was running right beside Hassan Mead, and I was telling myself, you know what, you never know. Maybe this is your day, this is your time to make the team. I was just telling myself, just be patient and wait for the opportunity to present itself. And at the end of the day, I saw myself getting that spot, and I'm so happy.
Last question, guys. Please.
This is for Galen. Hi, Galen. I'm Eric. I write for the Hispanic community here in the States and Latin America. And most of them, I mean, they see you and they're really impressed with your performance every time. What advice would you give them for them to keep them motivated and to reach a goal that they could be happy with?
Well, I think, you know, anytime you set a goal, it's just about staying driven and totally committed to achieving that. You know, it's